Wrestling, the podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
You're listening to the What the Wrestling podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is. Welcome back, everybody. AEW. Y'all already know what time it is. AEW. We are here to talk about the latest and greatest on AEW Dynamite for January 7th. That was yesterday because today is the 8th. But y'all already know how I do. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So let's not waste any time. Let's go. Yes. Tis I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. Once again, I'm your host, RJD, and hit the like button. Hit the like button, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the bottom of the channel. Catch me on What the Wrestling, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also follow me, RJD, on the Twitter, RJ699 on X, formerly of the Twitter. Yeah, man. AEW. We got, before we get into the nitty gritty of the AEW, if you look over here, we got merch, y'all. As I keep reminding everyone, the merch store is active. So if you want to support What the Wrestling and this channel, go buy yourself some merch. I also have some new merch coming, some new designs that I'm looking to do. If you hear me lisping or talking like Cody Rhodes today, I definitely had some work done on my teeth and my face is still half numb. So please forgive me for that. Okay?
Stop it. Get some help.
Other than that, everything is all smooth. If you want to support the channel, besides dropping a like, hitting the like button, which costs you nothing, rock out in the comments. I will reply to the comments. I reply to everybody, even the ones who say I'm a terrible booker and I don't know shit. I reply to them too. It's all love, baby. But at the bottom of your description, you got the Cash App, you got the merch up here. So if you think What the Wrestling, me, RJD, is adding value to you, feel free to support the channel. If not, I know times is hard. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's go. Hit the like button. Now, with that being said, let's get into AEW. AEW Dynamite. Not gonna lie. Like the show, man. Like the show. Like the show. We had some good stuff. Man, my taste buds is killing me. Like the show was smooth, so we're gonna keep that there. I think that'll be a little better. Still a little under the weather, but we working on that, because right after this, we going to get jacked. Yeah, but before all that, listen, we had Moxley versus Shelton Benjamin. Moxley is the babyface now. Who knew that Moxley was going to become a babyface overnight after the Continental Classic? I didn't know. Maybe you knew, but I like it. If I like it, you love it. Him and Shelton Benjamin had a nice match, and we're going to pick it up here towards the end, but let me stop the show. The first thing I will say is WWE.
You stupid.
Nope.
WWE, how do you have Shelton Benjamin, who has looked so incredible in his run here? WWE had this guy and just didn't do shit with him. And I don't understand. I don't get it. This guy has looked so good. Even when he loses in AEW, he looks good. But I don't understand how you have a guy like this and you just find no use for him and you make him not look good. But when he goes to another company, even against one of the top guys in the company, I guess you can call Jon Moxley a top guy in the company, he looks phenomenal. I don't understand it. I never will. Why they purposely choose to just not use people and not book them to their fullest potential. But hey, who am I, right? But let's pick it up here towards the end. We had a back and forth. We had a hamstring kick. Shelton Benjamin cuts him down, cover for 2. We have a raising knee in the corner. Jon Moxley blocks another kick, hits the snaps off the paradigm shift for Shelton Benjamin, kicks out. We have a reverse chin lock applied. We have a 1 minute left on the clock. So we have another knee strike for a 2 count. Benjamin locks in a triangle choke, and we all know Moxley been tapping recently.
Nope.
We all know. So where was I? Oh yeah. So locks in the triangle choke. He's struggling. Moxley counters it into a pin. Shelton will not let go. 5 seconds on the clock, and Jon Moxley gets the win. So good for him. And in the beginning of the match, he tried to show respect. Shelton smacked his hand away. At the end of the match, Shelton shows respect. Moxley shakes his hand. So he is out there like the consummate babyface. He's just out there like a babyface, and it's a beautiful thing. And I don't know what they're building to. Obviously, he Continental Champion, won the Continental Classic. I don't know what they're building to, but Jon Moxley's a good guy now. We're just waiting for him to get kicked out of the Death Riders because we know it's coming. But other than that, good stuff here. Good match. Good open to the show. We had Jungle Jack without his tag team partners because they got beat up backstage versus the band. That's Ricochet and the Tongans, Toa Leona and Bishop Khan. But little did they know, we all knew, best kept secret, his newfound friends, his newfound frenemies, or his old friends, which were his enemies that are now his friends again. They came out to help him, the Young Bucks, with the old music, super kick party. We had fireworks, and then we was like, no, we got the Bucks going out, and they had the money out because they're rich again. They're not the broke Bucks anymore. They're the Young Bucks again, and they're rich. So we had this going on. This was pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Love watching the Young Bucks wrestle. Jack Perry is very, very good. Pick it up towards the end. We had all hell breaking loose at this point. We have an corner body avalanche. We have a running suplex. Leona with a super kick. We have some headbutts for super kicks. We have Jack laying down, hitting chops off the ropes. We have an ace counter into an ace crutcher. Ricochet gets Jungle Man up for the vertigo, but the 2 count gets broken up. Jack Perry ducks the spirit gun and eats a knee counter into the poison Frankensteiner. The Bucks come on in. They super kick everybody out. They put Ricochet up in the electric chair. He gets the Doomsday device, which had the suck BTE trigger set up, and Jack Perry with the big knee for the win to pin Ricochet. But Unfortunately, that was not all she wrote, because after the match, they start to beat everybody down, but Jet Speed, who was beat up, they come out injured and hobbling. They come out, but then they get beat up, and then the lights go out, and when the lights come back on, we have a not returning, who was there, but who left and came back. Andrade, everybody, El Eidalo, is now back. But not only is El Eidalo back, he is back officially, and that whole contract crap with WWE is now done. Because remember when he showed up, beat up Kenny Omega, but then disappeared for months because apparently he was released, but wasn't released, but he could wrestle places, but he couldn't wrestle places, but he couldn't wrestle on TV, but he could wrestle on TV. They got that figured out, y'all. They got that figured out. So, Andrade El Eidalo is back, and officially this time. He's not going to go away again. So, he is now back again and with the Don Callis family, as if the Don Callis family needs any more members. I don't know why they keep adding members to this family. I don't get it. But anyway, he comes out, and then you have FTR. They rode up there with, excuse me, told you I'm under the weather. They rode down there with Stokely Hathaway in a wheelchair, and they just stood up there and posed with the mean faces, with the titles. So we got a lot going on here. Good to see Andrade back. Hopefully he has a better run than his last run, because, you know, him and Miro apparently had trouble. And hopefully everything is okay. Hopefully everything is good. Went back to WWE. They didn't use him for shit. Whatever's going on in his personal life, I don't know if that affected anything. But now he is back on AEW TV. Good to see him back. Hopefully he does well, because I think Andrade is freaking great. And hopefully they utilize his talents. After the break, we had Renee Paquette in the ring with Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, and Chris Statlander. And she was like, listen, we're here to celebrate. Everybody's having fun. And at the end of the day, I want to talk about Mercedes Moné. I want her to celebrate with us, because she was Money Moné. She had 831 titles. She was fantastic. I want her to come down and join us. And she comes down looking like a funeral. She had like funeral garb on, but it was all white. And being that it was all white, you should have knew something was up. You should have knew something was up. But anyway, she comes down there. She takes the veil off as if, you know, she's saying goodbye to her championship reign. And she has tears streaming down her face. She throws a temper tantrum. She screams. She knocks over the table. She gets tripped face first into the cake. She yells some more. Willow scoops her up. Dr. Bomb. She falls into the cake. And after that, she's just sitting there in all white, full of cake. And then they dance around her dead carcass. And that's all she wrote. So, fun segment here. Willow is the champ. Hopefully she has a nice title reign. Her and Stat are friends again. Harley Cameron is there. We'll see who takes the title from him. Time will tell. So, with that being said, Mark Briscoe cuts promo. He's eager to get back in there and fight, because he's been rejuvenated, recuperated, and all of the aideds. So, he wants to get back and fight. So, he's going to get back and fight. Sammy Guevara is back, and he's fighting Bandito, everybody. And not going to lie, nothing wrong here with the fighting of Bandito. This was a good match, as always. Oh, I need to take this. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, y'all. I had to take care of that. But we have Bandito, Sammy Guevara. Everything is all good. I liked it. Man, this Bandito, man. Let me tell you a little something about Bandito. Bandito is fantastic. You know why Bandito is fantastic? Because I think I've heard Bandito say like 2 words, and that's all I've heard, and I still want to root for this guy. Like, he's so damn charismatic. Without saying anything, this guy is like, just let's go, 21 plex, baby. So Bandito, Sammy Guevara, this basically was solid match, nothing wrong here. Bandito gets the win over Sammy. And what the hell is going on here with my notes? They're like bugging out. So Bandito gets the win over Sammy. Nothing wrong there. And I now have to fix this because this obviously ain't working out for me. But what I do want to talk about is Sammy Guevara. So unfortunately, Sammy Guevara, man, I don't know. It sucks, man. It sucks for Sammy because Sammy was once considered one of the pillars. You know, him, Darby, MJF. He was one of those guys. Hangman, Britt Baker. And Sammy Guevara has just fallen all the way down the card. We see him on Collision. And listen, I have no doubt he'll fight his way back because, one, he's too goddamn talented not to. And he's too talented not to. Whatever nonsense that's happened backstage, listen, we all make mistakes, not condoning anything or any of the stories that have come out that have been his fault. But at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. Ish happens to us all, so I'm not going to sit here and bash the guy. But I just want to see him, because he's so good, I want to see him back, like in that mid-card, one day at the top of the card. I don't want to see him leave and then like we just never see him again. But the good thing is we're still seeing him. They're still using him, especially on Collision. He has been on there. But I just remember the days where Sammy was doing his thing as the TNT champ, right? He was in major storylines. So hopefully one day we get back to that, because Sammy Guevara is dope. He really is. He's dope. So with that being said, this was very good. This was a very good match. 21 plex for the win, and Sammy Guevara takes the L. But this was very good in the ring because both of these guys are awesome. Then we have MJF come out there and he talks his junk saying, hey, you're really good, man. I think I'm going to go back to, I'm going to tell Tony Khan, I'm going to put you over to the boss. I'm going to tell him you're great. And maybe we'll give you a title match in about 2, 3, 4, 20 years. But yeah, I'm going to tell him you're so great, man. Yeah, do what you got to do, because let's be honest, and no shade, I'm a bigger star than you in your own country, or something to the effect. And he talked him down. He had a translator out there that he brought, which was also funny. And then Bandito takes the mic and he says, MJF, I speak English, dumbass. So that brought a chuckle out of me. That was funny.
You stupid.
And after that, he goes in there. He basically wants him to give him the Dynamite Diamond ring. Bandito says he's a dumbass and he speaks English. He kind of kicks him in the cojones, takes the ring from him, but then Bandito gets up and kicks him in the cojones, takes the ring back. 21 plex. MJF runs out the ring and he stands tall with the title. I love it. This was great. And he also called Tulsa a dump, and we love MJF because he's a jackass. So with that being said, that was very good. So shout out there. Toni Storm versus Marina Shafir. I don't know what I didn't like about this. This was going good until the DQ finish. Why?
You stupid.
Why? Why do we have a DQ finish here? Just let them fight. Like, honestly, sometimes Tony Khan doesn't want to beat people, and I was about to say MJF. AEW. My bad.
You stupid.
And I'm about to do it again.
You stupid.
AEW doesn't do it often. They don't really do DQ finishes like this, but this didn't have to be a DQ finish. If you want Marina Shafir to win, just have her win. You could have her cheat, win. Toni Storm will lose nothing losing to Marina Shafir. If you want Toni Storm to win, just have her win. Why not? Marina Shafir could take a loss. She'll be okay. So I don't know why they like doing DQ finishes, but they did a DQ finish here. So after Wheeler Yuta pulled out the referee, I think it was Wheeler Yuta pulled out the referee when Toni was about to win, and then they called the match. And Toni Storm gets the win by DQ.
You stupid.
But after that, everybody came down. The conglomerate came down. The Death Riders came out. Claudio took off his shirt and he was about to get in there. But Orange Cassidy came down along with the rest of the conglomerate. And the heel said, you know what? You got it. I'm out of here. And they bailed. Oh my God. We also had a backstage segment with Darby Allin and the Bastard Pack. So Renee is back there talking to him and said, listen, Darby wants to fight. Darby been looking for him all night. He said, listen, I beat the Death Riders. I beat all of them except you. Give me a match. He said, I'm not here to appease your boy. I'm not fighting you. Bad accent, I know. I got to work on that. But the Bastard said, I'm not here for you. I already beat you twice. I am the winner and he's the loser. So Darby was not taking no for an answer. Hit him with the fire extinguisher on him. After that, puts his leg in the door, drags him through the door, puts his leg. He said, I'll break your ankle. And I'm assuming he's had ankle problems. He said, I'll break your ankle if you don't give me the match. He said, okay. And he ran away. Death Riders came back to save him, but it was too late. He agreed to the match. So apparently that's how they make matches backstage now.
Stop it. Get some help.
So we will have Darby and the Bastard coming up soon. And then we had the lights out match. Swerve, Hangman versus the Ops. My Ops is looking for me, yo. This was great. They basically beat the hell out of each other. The couple of memorable things that I remembered. The lights went out. The lights came back on. They were beating each other up, but they were beating each other up in the dark. So that was kind of weird. And then they kind of figured out maybe we need to put the lights on because I don't know why it was pitch black. Like, I don't know what's up with AEW, but sometimes AEW has these lapses where it will never happen. Something like that would never happen in WWE. You would never have the lights go out and then it's a lights out match. And then the lights come back on and then the lights go out and they're wrestling in the dark. Or you would never have sound issues. Or you would never have things happening where the lights are flickering for no reason or the audio is messed up. So 2026 AEW, just tighten that up. Tighten up, AEW. But this was very violent. We had the chain, we had a cinder block, we had a dead eye to Mr. Powerhouse Hobbs onto the cinder block. That was crazy. That was one of the crazier things I've seen. We had a buckshot lariat onto Hook, basically saved Hobbs from a buckshot lariat, but he turned around and then the dojo guys came out. All the dojo guys got beat up. That was it for that. We had Hobbs reverse the buckshot lariat into a spinning power slam, which was awesome. Powerhouse Hobbs, world champion one day, telling you. And then we had Swerve giving the house call to save the pin. And also we had the end here. We had a buckshot lariat onto Hook, and then Hook got hung. So he got hung. He had to tap out because he was getting the life choked out of him, and that was all she wrote. So with that being said, that was it. And good here. I do see the World Tag Team Championships in Hangman and Swerve's future, and that makes it even great because when they lose the championships, they can blame each other and fight some more, and you can rekindle that rivalry. So 2026 could be a good year for both of these guys because you know when they win the championships and then eventually lose the championships, they're going to blame each other. Whoever took the pin is going to get blamed. They're going to say, hey, you know what? I respect you, but I hate you. F you. And then the other one's going to say F you. Then they're going to fight, and it's going to bring more wrestling to us because these two have great chemistry, and yeah, it's going to be great. But that's down the line. For right now, these two joined forces. They were forced to be reckoned with. They both were chilling, and that was it. What also was fun was they had both of these guys chained together, choked out, which was pretty cool. So the one thing I did love is they used the cinder blocks, but they didn't do anything crazy, like throw Swerve's back, like have not a dead eye, but I forget what that move is called, and Swerve lands right on his back onto the damn cinder block. I'm glad that didn't happen. Please don't die, gentlemen. Please don't die. But they used the cinder blocks, and they used them in a safe way, because we all know both these guys are crazy. They will do some crazy stuff. But they used them in a safe way. That was great. Awesome. And I will be talking about that William Regal post and the tribalism, nonsensical garbage that went back and forth between AEW fans and WWE fans off of a William Regal post that he has posted before. I will give my thoughts on that, not today, but I will make a video on that, and that will be out most likely tomorrow or Saturday, so look out for that. What the Wrestling News Brief. But that was absolutely stupid.
You stupid.
Check that video coming soon. The one thing I will leave with you is this: Jim Ross is back, everybody. Jim Ross was back. This happened obviously in the beginning of the show. I know I didn't talk about it in the beginning of the show, but that happened in the beginning of the show. It is good to see Jim Ross back. It is good to see him back, and I'm assuming healthy. I haven't looked up what was going on with his health, but he's back on TV, so I'm assuming he's back healthy. Hopefully, I don't know if he had, did he have cancer issue? I forget. Let me see. Jim Ross back on TV. I don't know if it was cancer. Yes, so after good health, his absence was marked by a feel-good moment for him and his family. He was welcomed back to AEW, enjoyed Oklahoma. Oh yeah, Tulsa's in Oklahoma, duh. Return to the show. Lights out match kicks off. So feel good moment. So let me see. I want to see what the injury, what the issue was. Veteran announcer, for commentary, AEW. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't really say. I think it was cancer though, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me in the comments. But F all that. Jim Ross is back, and as somebody who grew up during the Attitude Era, watching Jim Ross Stone Cold, and all of the great calls that he has made, it is just it is just good to see him back on TV as one of the best announcers to ever do it. So awesome. Jim Ross is back. Don DeMarco for him. Clap. Don DeMarco. For real. No BS. And that was all she wrote. So to me, I like Dynamite. Thought it was smooth. Didn't like the DQ crap, but other than that, good matches, good wrestling, good in-ring. AEW is always good for that. And we'll see what happens next week. So for me, RJD, I am out. Everybody be safe. Enjoy. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.